friends, Dolph and over here. So, today is March 15th, Tuesday, 2016. So that means Thursday, once Thursday comes around, it'll have been 3 months since Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, was released in theaters. And, which will make it 3 months since I first sat at that movie theater and saw it with my friends. Or with my friend. We sat down and attended the marathon event, as you already know. And, then I saw it, so I saw it that Thursday, the 17th. Then I went back 18th to see it with Crossbro and Chris. Then the 19th I went to see it with my family. And I had been trying since to get back to the theater to see it. And finally, yesterday, Monday, my wish was granted. I finally got to once again sit down in my movie theater seat and watch Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I've got to admit, it was a fun adventure. It wasn't the prequels or Return of the Jedi where I sit through half the movie bored. No, it was like Empire and Star Wars. It was fun, it was an adventure, it was exciting, it was lovable, enjoyable. I loved it. And I just wanted to, I'll do a full in-depth review once the movie comes out on Blu-ray so I can legally insert clips. But, so I just want to give my final thoughts opinion. I thought it was great. Not the best Star Wars film. In my opinion, Empire Strikes Back is still the best. That is also my personal favorite. But it was still very enjoyable. Probably, or on my personal favorites list, it gets the position of 3. Same with a non-biased ranking of Star Wars films, I'd give it a 3. It'd still be the 3rd as well. On every list, Empire would still be at the top, but still, it was great. It was nice. I got to sit down and watch it. It kept with traditions of Star Wars, with, using the Wilhelm scream, the opening crawl, starting in space, someone saying I've got a bad feeling about this. It was great. I was glad to finally sit down and watch it again. That's probably the first movie I've been able to sit at and not have to use the restroom. Like, not get the feeling in holding it, like, legit not needing to use the restroom. Because both, or almost, well, except for my second showing, but first showing, my third and fourth showing, I didn't drink anything. I didn't eat anything. I wanted to be able to sit there in its entirety and watch the movie. And I did. It was awesome. The acting was incredible. The characters were enjoyable. The chemistry between them was great. The writing was awesome. J.J. Abrams, he did a good job. He revived us into the franchise. And now let's hope Episode 8 doesn't fuck that up and keep it going. Keep it smooth. As we get ready for the long-running future of Star Wars films. Can't wait. Ever since Disney gave the press release, because I waited till then because I didn't want to take the chance of losing money, but ever since they gave that press release, I pre-ordered my copy of the movie. Guys, I recommend doing the Amazon Blu-ray DVD digital combo pack. $20 for all that. Great deal. And, yeah, it was, once again, a great story. I thought Han Solo's death was probably the best Star Wars death we've gotten, including the Clone Wars as well. Can't include Rebels because, haven't gotten much death in there, but... Come here, lady. Come on. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Yeah. And, hey, say hi to the audience, lady. That's my cat. Uh-oh. And we got Oliver. They're gonna be a fight. But, Oliver. You know what, we'll just reach it. Okay, anyways, enough being distracted by the cats. But, yeah, it was but including the Clone Wars, Han Solo's death was probably the best death I've seen. The revelation of Luke Skywalker, this was probably the film with the biggest cliffhanger. I was watching one of Hello Greedo's videos, and I will have to agree with him. Comparing Rey and Luke, their journey in their first movie, I'm definitely more interested to see where Rey's journey goes simply because of how it leaves off. Star Wars could have just been a standalone film. The Force Awakens definitely shows the story's not over, and it's really only just begun. And it's nice to know that we will, while I hope so much that episode 8 will continue it off with an opening crawl. Glad to hear that we will be starting right where episode 7 left off, with Luke, Rey, Chewie, and R2 on Act 2. I noticed some few things actually in my viewing. I noticed that 3PO finally got his red arm back. I noticed that, well, I'm glad that I did notice this in my first viewing, but I am glad that R2 went along to Act 2. Fits the story right. I'm definitely interested to see where the story goes from this. This was once again a very great film. While it didn't top it, that doesn't mean I didn't love it. I love it so much. Better than those prequels. Well, except for the last, like, hour of Revenge of the Sith. That was also pretty good, too. But, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Really appreciate that. Darth Momo, out. Go ahead, if you liked the video, click on that subscribe button. Subscribe to more of the channel, more Star Wars bits, upcoming features. And always go ahead, hit that like button and comment. Thank you.